am a people person. I love people, and as a kid, I spent a lot of time trying to find the people that I wanted to belong to. I didn't know it at the time, but there was also a search for the kind of person I was and wanted to be. So when I had to come up with an answer for what is the best or most memorable gift you have ever been given, my mind went to the people who gave me belonging. Now, from the tangible gifts, you would never guess that meaning, because who would guess from looking at a duct tape wallet and a homemade perpetual calendar that's what those mean. Growing up is hard in its own ways for everyone, but having people to be with you and be for you makes all the difference in the world. Courtney and Matt are the ones who made me these gifts and gave me these gifts, and they are my very, very best friends in the world. They loved me despite my flaws, and in some ways because of them. We all had faced struggles, the normal struggles of life, in addition to difficult family situations. And when we didn't feel like we fit in or mattered to anyone else, we fit in and mattered to each other. We were an unlikely bunch, much like the shepherds in Luke's gospel, who are given the privilege to proclaim Christ's birth. These people who spent their lives roaming outside of the cities and towns were the first to hear the good news of Christ's birth. They were the first to go and tell the story to others together. Can you imagine what it was like for them to be told by the angels of this incredible thing that had happened? Not just for them, but for the whole world. And then they go to find out if it's true, and they see this baby Jesus and think, is this the one? Is this the savior of the world? This tiny baby out here where we make a home? What a very unlikely gift indeed. Jesus wasn't what people expected. He wasn't the image of a Messiah or a Savior that had been created in people's minds. And that is exactly why the shepherds could proclaim him and believe, because they could belong with him. He made space for them, because if this baby born out where the animals roamed and rested was the light of all people and joy for the world, salvation in human form, that meant God was near them. God was with them. They mattered. They belonged. My best friends are very crafty, as you can see, and Matt made these wallets to earn 10 or 20 bucks a pop as a high schooler. And as I watched him make them, I would describe what kind of wallet I would want. And I figured it was impossible because I couldn't pick one color and I needed a lot of pockets, and I loved stars. But how do you even do that on a duct tape wallet? Well, Matt listened and he made it. He used green and purple. He made stars on the inside, and he even cut my nickname out of duct tape and stuck it in there. And there's a secret pocket, but I can't show you because it's not a secret. Matt gave me this when I was 16, and I was drowning, and this silly little gift meant that I mattered, that I wasn't too much or too little or too anything. It showed me that I too could be loved. And then fast forward to when I was in my early 20s and I was far away from home for the first time and from my best friends and my life. Courtney and Matt drove all the way to North Carolina to spend time with us at Thanksgiving, and we opened presents early, and Courtney gave me this. And this was the note she wrote me. Nikki, I made you a perpetual calendar. Write a line or two every day and then rinse and repeat when the year is over. You can look back and see exactly what inspired, bothered, or made you laugh exactly 1 year earlier. Love you every day in the year, Courtney. She took little index cards and wrote out song lyrics, quotes, poems, jokes from our favorite bands, authors, things we had said to each other through our years together. And she sprinkled those in with the months and days of the calendar. It reminded me that even though we were far apart, she was never really away from me, and I wasn't away from her. She cherished me and treasured all that up, and I treasured all that up in my heart, and I still do. No matter where you are in your life right now, I want you to know that you matter. You have a place with God. You are cherished in God's heart. You are exactly the person who can share the joy of Jesus with the world just because of who you are. Sit with that. Let that sink in. Believe it. Give yourself the gift of knowing your worth and value this Christmas season, and allow yourself the boldness to hope that this thing the angels announced and that the shepherds proclaimed is real and for you. God is for you and with you, and you belong.